welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. In this series called Ask Before You Buy, I'm answering a viewer's question, and it was great. He gave me some great questions for great content. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask questions. And you know what? If you don't want to post something here, but you have something, I'm okay if you want to set up like a Zoom meeting. I'd be happy to set up a meeting and chat with you. But anyway, for this question, the question was, let me read the question here. Have you had any experience with returns for repair at Roland? Okay, Roland has their repair service is a little different, and I'm not exactly sure why, but it seems to work for them. So who am I to say? Roland has locally owned service centers. So they have designated service centers in a number of different areas. I mean, they're all over the country. And, you simply, there's actually one fairly close to me that takes walk-in service. I take it down and go, okay, this is broken, here, fix it. And they can do that. How they do it, I'm not sure, because to be honest with you, I haven't had to have that happen. And knock on wood, hopefully I never will. But the way their repair works is they have a music store, we'll just say. Music store that you can take the accordion to, and they will repair it. I'm not sure if they send it out. Some may send it out, some may do whatever. So I don't really have experience with repairs at all. What I will tell you is these accordions usually come failure free. I purchased this guy off of eBay, and if I were to purchase it today, and again, I'm not sponsored in any way, I would probably buy it from Craft Music and get Dale Mathis sound sets on it. And, I'd still put my own stuff on, but, I would like to have his because I think he does an absolute amazing job. So that being said, let me get a little more into this. If you buy it from someone who like Craft Music, that has to put Dale Mathis sound sets on it, or you get it from Kevin Selecki out of Pittsburgh, if he's putting sounds on it, I don't believe that's not his forte, but I believe he does do some things like that. They have to turn it on. I mean, the big one I know is Craft Music in Milwaukee with Dale Mathis sound sets, because they have to turn it on, they have to load the sounds in, and obviously test to make sure that it is playing. That being said, you shouldn't have a mechanical problem with it. They've already turned it on. They already know it comes on. Okay? I will tell you, they are basically a computer. There's circuit boards in there, so there's certain things you don't want to have happen. You don't want to get water in them. You don't want to do that with a real accordion. They don't like excessive heat, so don't let them sit in the sunlight. So there's a lot of things like that if you're not going to do it to a computer, don't do it to your Roland. But as far as repairs, I'm going to say they're usually pretty good. I mean, obviously wear and tear will happen. You could have sensors go bad, and obviously if you drop it, you're going to need to get it repaired. Find the local repair center, take it to them, and I would say kind of go that route. Now, I'm going to give you a little warning here, okay? And I'll tell you why. It's a little story and a little warning. Okay, here's the accordion. It's a typical accordion. You've got a wrist strap here, okay? And this was my first sound modeling or MIDI accordion, the first one that I ever purchased. So all of my others have been acoustic accordions. And so, I am used to, what do they call it? Squeeze box? Okay, so I'm used to moving the bellows. But when you first get this, and I have a video out on the air pressure and the controller here. It was open. And I'd play, and I'm hearing this wheezing sound. I'm hearing, because, yes, it's an accordion, but it's not making sound with air going over reeds, right? It's sensor, and it's really sensing not the airflow, it's sensing the pressure that you are using. And that's how you get the sound out of it. And I was brand new to it, and I didn't like the wheezing, so I tightened this up, and I still don't like the wheezing, and I keep my bellows tight. However, I've learned, okay? And I'm trying to get the bellows to move, and I'm pulling. Now, pushing isn't that bad. You're pushing, but pulling, all you have is this strap, okay? And it's connected here, and it's connected inside, and in the bottom, it's connected. Obviously, I pulled too hard, and I broke, and I didn't break the strap, I broke the connector inside. I broke the connector inside. I had to fix it, had to reattach it, okay? That would have been a repair. So, warning here. You buy this accordion, okay, if you have the bellows open so they're moving freely and you're okay with hearing the sound, that's okay. But a lot of people will buy this because they have shoulder problems, okay, and you don't have to. You can actually play this in fixed mode where you don't even need it unbuttoned, and you can play it, okay. And again, I have videos out there on that. I didn't realize I had so many videos out. Anyway, be careful. Don't pull. Don't try to force. Now, can you put some tension on there? Yeah, you can. Of course you can. It's an accordion. It's supposed to be played that way. But don't force it. Don't force it. So when you go to play, you can probably play till you get out this far, you can get a lot of playing in, okay? Depending on how your bellows are set. Just be careful. That's the only thing I can warn you about, is be careful. Other than that, this is fine. The straps, I was an idiot and I broke it. What can I tell you? Okay. First MIDI accordion I had, and I was just used to the other ones. And actually, it's kind of a funny story. My older sister and I both played the accordion, and when I first got this, I had her over, and whenever we get new accordions, we would play each other's accordion, and she tried it, and Oh my goodness. I had the bellows way too tight. She could not move the bellows, and she couldn't understand what was going on. So that probably didn't help the attachment either, with her trying to get it to work also. But anyway, I don't think you will have a problem with repairs. You shouldn't have a problem with repairs. This is like a computer, okay? And there's a burn-in period on a computer, if you didn't know that. If something's going to go wrong with your computer or accordion, if it's mechanical as far as the circuit boards, it's going to happen very, very quickly. Very quickly. But with the, I don't know, with the testing that they do, I don't think you're going to find very many that would actually be broken. And I know Dale Mathis used to work for a company called Crown Music, and he actually did all of the accordions, put everything in. So he might have a better handle on how many didn't fire up, but I'm thinking it's a very, very small number. Okay, well less than probably 1%. So anyway, repairs, I wouldn't be real concerned. And the beauty is, okay, there's no reeds to go out of tune. Okay, it's electronic. So, should be good. Anyway, if you haven't already done so, please hit the like and subscribe below. And keep playing.